Captain Liam Razor Kellen was the best pilot in the Air Force, a decorated F-35 hard charger with countless flight hours. On a routine test run over the Pacific, he felt the first tremor, a shudder that ran through the entire jet. The alarm screamed, red lights flashing violently across the cockpit. His co-pilot, Captain Miller, shouted something Razor couldn't comprehend over the noise. Then, chaos. Systems failed, wires sparked, and the jet twisted unnaturally. Razor hit the ejection, rocketing out of the cockpit as fire consumed the fuselage behind him. Miller didn't survive. Razor's parachute opened over the Pacific waves, silence swallowing him, leaving only the sound of his own racing heartbeat. He woke in a sterile military hospital, the quiet louder than any explosion. He couldn't recall the last minutes of flight. The black box had been corrupted. Doctors called it PTSD. Razor insisted, "The jet failed. It wasn't me." They didn't listen. Colonel Vance led the investigation. "The data points to operator error. You crossed the line. Accept it." Razor's reputation was shredded, his unit silent. He knew in his gut the jet suffered a major systems failure, but without the black box, no one would believe him. Each night, nightmares replayed in perfect clarity. Alarms screaming, red lights flashing violently, the cockpit spinning. Then the code appeared, F774 Kilo 11, flickering on the main display, meaningless but haunting. Dr. Hayes said, "The mind holds the truth the system buries." Razor realized the mission was no longer in the sky, it was inside his own head. Treating his dreams like intelligence briefs, Razor traced the code using a burner phone and old firewall bypass techniques. He accessed maintenance logs the Air Force would never allow him to see. There it was, F774 Kilo, a failure signature in the hydraulic system. But 11. Someone had overwritten the failure 11 times. This was no accident. Only one name stood out. Staff Sergeant Mike Wrench Riley, Razor's friend, his trusted mechanic. The betrayal cut deep. Razor bypassed the base perimeter, silent as a ghost, entering the hangar. Shadows stretched across rows of grounded F-35 jets. He approached Mike's encrypted workstation. Using ancient deployment hardware, Razor bypassed the system security. The uncorrupted maintenance logs glowed before him. Every overwritten failure, every deliberate patch hiding the truth, all there. Razor cornered Mike in a dim service tunnel. Mike's shoulders slumped. "I didn't sell out, Razor. I tried to save you from foreign agents. Miller took your seat." The confession cut like shrapnel. Patriotism and tragedy entwined in one devastating choice. Razor delivered the evidence to a trusted officer. Human error was overturned. Riley faced consequences, but his true motive, sacrificing one to save the country, was recorded. Razor never flew again. He walked alone along the runway at sunset, F-35 silhouetted in the distance. Helmet in hand, he carried the weight of the past, the truth finally set free. The mental war was over. Truth had won.